joining us now, Senator Mark Warner, the Virginia Democratic senator who chairs the Intelligence Committee and serves on the Senate Rules Committee, and of course participated in that joint hearing on the January 6th.
Andrea, I just wanted to say, I'm not sure, and I'd say this in a bipartisan fashion, that Ron Johnson is endearing himself to all his fellow colleagues with his reading of the bill. Maybe only the word you can use on TV, but that would be not the first word that would leap to mind, but sorry.
I was being slightly ironic.
I know that. I got it. Well,
and I know he's endeared himself to you as well for many of the conspiracy theories he's floated about Antifa having been involved in the January 6th. Let's talk about the security threats on a serious note, because for the House to back down, some would say, and not be in session, admittedly, they are waiting on the Senate, waiting on the CBO scoring and all of that before the Senate can take up even the procedural votes today. But that said, should they be shutting down the business of the House just because of these online threats when they're surrounded by the National Guard and by the fence and barbed wire and all the rest?
Well, Andrea, as you know, unfortunately, our Capitol is an armed camp at this point. And I hope and pray we get to the point where some of these fences, some of the barbed wire can come down as we put in place appropriate protocols. I mean, I'm not going to weigh in on what the House should do or not do. I think it's important that the Senate continue to act, but that we're safe. I mean, most of my folks in the office, I've said, please don't come in today because of the potential threat. And we have to realize that what happened on January 6th, the threat of domestic violent extremists, didn't start with January 6th. We had it in my state in Virginia back in 2017 with the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. This ongoing threat of these militia groups is going to be with us long after today. And it's really important that our law enforcement, our intelligence community treat this threat with the seriousness it deserves. I mean, the director of the FBI in the Intelligence Worldwide Threat hearings, the last time he did it a couple of years ago, the Trump administration stopped him from doing them the last couple of years, acknowledged that domestic violent extremists are a big threat. I don't think it got the attention it warranted because the Trump White House didn't want to have that out in the bloodstream. Well, we've got to be straight with the American people. This threat exists. We need to counter it. We need to realize that many of these groups are sometimes affiliated with groups in Europe, that oftentimes our adversaries like Russia advocate or promote using some of their media and the internet to promote their activities. And we need to take it seriously. Today, I hope and pray we get through this without incident. I've seen the intelligence. I feel comfortable being here and working.
And I should acknowledge that talking to Democratic lawmakers on the House side, a lot of them have had threats, personal threats, threats to their families, threats from their district. And since January 6th, they've really been targeted. So there's all of that as well. Were you surprised by what you heard by the D.C. National Guard, General William Walker, about how long it took, all those hours from 1:49 until 5:08, to actually get the National Guard moving?
No, I was not surprised because I was in regular contact with the FBI as well, both the day before January 6th and on January 6th. And, it is, in my mind, inexcusable that it took that long. It is one of the reasons why, while I think it's effective what we've had with these hearings in the House and the Senate, we really do need, I think, an independent, truly bipartisan commission, a la the 9/11 tragedy, that looks at what happened leading up to January 6th, and we get the whole story. We know that, that there was not a lot of concern, at least out of Donald Trump, from testimony that went on in the impeachment hearing. I mean, not only did Donald Trump not care about what happened to members of Congress, but it became fairly evident that he didn't care about what happened to his own vice president, Mike Pence. And as the having been on the floor on January 6th and having sat through the impeachment trial, when you see those images of the insurrectionists coming up the stairs, and thank God for that police officer, leading them away from the floor of the Senate. If he had not been there and they turned the other direction, they would have been potentially having the Vice President of the United States in their clutches literally within seconds.
Senator, I was talking to Jamie Gorelick yesterday, whom you know was on the 9/11 Commission, and she doesn't buy this. Well, this was the routine, and this is the chain of command, and all the rest of it. Not from General Walker, that's what he was living with, but from the rest of the witnesses. And obviously, we want to hear from the acting Defense Secretary Miller. But she suggests that putting in those new people, Kash Patel and others, she didn't name them, but the new civilians at the DoD, and in that time frame, that something else was going on there. What do you think was going on?
Well, Andrea, clearly there were a number of people that were political hacks that didn't have the skills or the backgrounds that were seeded into both the Defense Department and into the intelligence community. Suffice it to say, there were activities that took place between right leading up to the election and after the election that have to remain classified, but that are very, very troubling. And again, I can't speak as much specifically to the DoD, but I do know, thank God for some of our intelligence leadership who pushed back against the overt politicalization or the potentially compromising of incredibly important information that was all done, in my mind, with this view towards advancing the big lie that was coming out of the White House.
And when we're talking about the politicization, you're talking about the Rick Grinnells of the world, the others in who had been put in place there. And we're talking about the President of the United States.
We're talking about the activities that came out of the White House that were not connected to the truth or reality, and the willingness, quite honestly, to try to politicize parts of our government that should never be political. I mean, the intelligence community's job is to speak truth to power, even if the power doesn't want to hear it. And I think the reference to compromise that, and thank goodness for people like Gina Haspel and Chris Wray and Paul Nakasone, people who lead parts of our intelligence community. Unfortunately, there were some in the Director of National Intelligence Office that were part of those efforts in cabal with the White House.
Thank you very much, Senator Warner. More to come, I know.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.